Hey everyone, this is Vanessa from the Pudgy Rabbit, and today I'm going to show you how to do a front post half double crochet stitch. This is a great stitch to use if you want to add some texture to your projects like this, and if you know how to do a half double crochet, then you should be able to do this stitch. So let's get started. To begin, we're going to make our base chain, and you can make however many chains you need for your project, and then add one at the end to account for us turning the row. So I'm going to make a base chain of 10 and then add 1, so I'm going to chain 11. After making my base chain, I'm going to insert into the second chain from the hook and work 1 half double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, insert into that second chain from the hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And there's my first half double crochet, and I'm going to work 1 half double crochet in each of the remaining chains going all the way down the row. So here's our first row of half double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 1 and then turn my work, and in the first stitch of the row I'm going to work 1 half double crochet as normal. So there's our first half double crochet, and now we're ready to start working in the post. So this is the post, and it's the vertical column that makes up the body of your stitch. For the front post, this means we'll be inserting our hook through the front of our work on one side of the post and then bringing it around the back through the other side. So instead of going through the top of the stitch as we normally would, we're going to be working around the stitch. So I'm going to start by yarning over, and I'm going to insert my hook on one side of the post and then bringing it up through the back on the other side. And you want to make sure that your hook is underneath these 2 lines of yarn. And then I'm going to yarn over and then pull through to bring up a loop, and you want to make sure that that working loop that you just pulled up is kind of on the looser side and pulled at the same height as your first half double crochet that you made. If it's too tight, then your stitches might look a little bit wonky. And then I'm going to yarn over and complete the half double crochet. And there's our first front post half double crochet stitch. Going over this again, I'm going to yarn over and then insert my hook on one side of the post. So that's the post, and I'm going to insert my hook on one side, going through the front and then bringing it up around the back through the other side. Yarn over and pull through. Pull that loop up tall enough so that it's level with my other stitches, yarn over and complete the half double crochet. And there's my second front post half double crochet. For my third stitch, again I'm going to yarn over and then insert my hook on one side of the post of the next stitch, bringing it around the back through the other side, making sure my hook is underneath those 2 lines of yarn. Yarn over and pull through to bring up my loop and pull my loop up high enough. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And there's my third front post half double crochet. And now I'm just going to continue working into the front post of the remaining stitches in my row. And here's my row of front post half double crochet stitches. You can see it has a raised texture on the back, and now I'm ready to move on to row 3. So for row 3, I'm going to start by chaining 1, and then I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to work 1 regular half double crochet into the first stitch of the row. And there's my first half double crochet done, and now I'm ready to start working in the post of the stitch. So this is the post of the stitches from row 2 that we'll be working into. And again, we're going to be going through the front of the stitch through one side, making sure that our hook comes underneath this bar of yarn, these 2 bars, and then going around the back through the other side. Again, making sure it's underneath those 2 bars of yarn. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through a loop, making sure that loop is at the same height as our previous half double crochet, and then complete the stitch. And there's our first half double crochet for the row. If you're working multiple rows of front post stitches, you want to make sure that you're working into the correct part of the post and not the top of the stitches from previous rows. So I'm going to yarn over and then go through the front of my work on one side of the post, around the back through the other side, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and there's my second front post half double crochet. And now I'm just going to continue working front post stitches going down the row. And here's my third row of front post half double crochet all finished, and you can see it's starting to create a nice raised texture on the back. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment on what other tutorials you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.